guys, welcome to the show. Today we're checking out the Viofo A119 Mini. I love this because the price is so good, affordable, quad HD, good quality stuff. And I've got a collection here, right here. This is a hardwire kit. This guy you can plug into your car's battery and power this guy for parking mode all the time. You get options to go all the way down to 11.8 voltage. I recommend probably not going any lower than 12.2. You also get, it's a polarizing lens, which means less reflections if you're into that sort of thing. You got a button here for Bluetooth. You press it and it does an instant recording, and this is an SD card. Let's go check this out, how small this is. Now note, this is only a 1-channel dash cam, but you know, I guess you're concerned about proving your innocence rather than if someone backs into you, you're probably safest then. But this is only 1-channel one. The good thing about it is it's very small and convenient to use. It's got up to 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, which means transferring files should be faster. All right, so I'm just going to test the transfer speeds. I've turned on Wi-Fi, so you got the blue light there to indicate Wi-Fi, using 5G Wi-Fi. So in order to download the footage, you need to stop recording. Go into that section there. Then you got a list of all the files. I'll pick on here. This is 250 megabytes. I'll press it. Let's see how good it is to stream. Seems pretty fluid to stream. And let's just press the download button. And it's downloading. Yeah, it's all right. It's not instant, but 250 megabytes seems pretty fast. Maybe takes 10-20 seconds to download it all. So 15, 16, 17, 18. That's all right. So in the pack, you get replacement stickies. You get a splodger for fishing through the wires through your vehicle. You get a manual. You get a couple of plastic stuff, and you get a USB cigarette converter as well as a longer USB-C wire. This is USB-A to USB-C on both points, and this is the unit itself, a nice small bit. So to get this guy running, you pretty much just find a USB port in your car or a cigarette lighter, and you plug it into the dash cam. Plug in the micro SD. Now there are other branded micro SD cards you can use. However, it's always good to get the official one because they are more hard tested for the dash cam you're using. Previously in the past, I've always used the Lexmark 633. That's worked well on my dash cam, but you can always use the official one and you know it'll work.
Recording started.
There you go. It's already, hello. It's detected an event because I moved it, and it's already started recording. And lots of movement happening out. You got a button here. You press that and it will also record that event.
Recording started.
So you get to choose if you want to record voices.
Voice recording enabled.
Or disable it. I'm in a mixed bag. One thing you need to remember is this SD card, if anyone robs this camera, they can easily pop it out and have access to audio recorded. So it's not actually recording encrypted video, which is something all dash cams do. Fortunately, they don't encrypt their videos, which means if you are having some interesting conversations, they'll have access to that. So it's probably a good idea to not record the voices unless you need to. So for example, if you get into a sort of interaction where you need a voice, you press that button and it starts recording it. So in order to go through the menu setup, you need a mobile phone because we're going to be connecting to this via Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi enabled.
So you need the Viofo app from the App Store to connect via Wi-Fi. Told you pretty much how to connect to the Wi-Fi. All right, so I just switched over to Wi-Fi 5G, which means faster transferring files. So now it's over 5G. It's going to be a lot faster to transfer files if you get any breakages in the vision. However, it's always better to go 2.4G if you need to support longer distances. Say for example, you want to start using your mobile phone from your house while you see the outside world from your car, you probably not go 2.4G, whereas if you're close to your car to transfer files, 5G is better. Good thing about this app so far is, according to the firewall settings, you can use it without giving access to the outside world. There are some cameras that force you to connect to their websites in order for it to work. You can't actually connect to the device directly unless you ping the server. With this one, I'm connecting to the IP address of the dashcam directly, and I'm not going to their website here. They've got a qq.com website, probably for analytics, that I've disabled, and it seems to still be working. So you get to choose video resolution. I'm going to go 60 frames a second. Loop recording free, record audio, disable audio, wide dynamic range, pretty much modify a lot of these settings. Bitrate, I'm going to start off with, I'll do the medium just to get a baseline. It's probably going to be good enough. And then I'll go high. The higher the bitrate you use, the better the quality, well, slight improvement in quality. However, you also use up more disk space. Parking mode, it's not going to work unless you have the hardwire kit installed. I'd probably get that one professionally installed. Notification sounds, I guess it's alright. Maybe a button beep only is probably going to be nicer. Voice notification, GPS, speed unit, find out how fast you're going. GPS info stamp, you might just want to go maybe coordinates or off. Actually, I'd probably just go off in case anything happens with someone taking your SD card. They won't know where you live, and if anything bad happens, they won't know how fast you're going. You get me? So there you go. Probably you want to change your Wi-Fi password and your Wi-Fi name, and that is ready to go and connect it to the car. All right, so now it's time to install it in the car. Pretty easy. You get a bit of tape here, 3M tape. You just peel it off and you can stick it on the dashboard. What I recommend doing though, however, is just plugging it into power before you put it on, because it will turn on and then you'll get a little display on the screen showing you what it can see. You get like a rough idea of how it looks like, or you can even just turn on Wi-Fi and see how it looks like via your phone, and you probably get a bigger image than that. Hold. Wi-Fi blue light comes on. And also, what I do, because I'm extra and I'm a bit, you do get a replacement one, so if you do mess up royally, you can fix it up. But I've got these re-stickable scotch tapes. Got these re-stickable tapes, and if you're extra sensitive, you can just stick the sticky on the sticky and kind of like just rough mount it. It's nice that it's next to me, but it's also nice that it's away from me. But for now that I've got it mounted, I can double check everything on my phone. If I'm not happy, I can take it off, put it back on, re-stickable. Everyone's living their best life. So you then need to sort out the power situation. So there's a couple of options. One, you need to find a close USB port. With me, I'm very lucky because I got one of these cars that has a USB port right there. So I can just plug it directly in. However, I'm not that lucky because that USB port turns off with the car. So if I do want it to run in parking mode and all that stuff, I still need to use the hardwire kit, or use a battery that has pass-through power. However, if you are using one of these batteries, make sure you check the temperature of these batteries, because most of them sold won't support the high temperatures that are in Australia, at least. So it's best to get a dash cam specific battery for its usage. I'm just testing this out, so I'm just having a little play. And then once you've got the USB situation, you got to use your splodging kind of like kit and feed the wire through there. You can just feed it through. But the one thing to care about is that airbags run here, so just make sure you don't get in the way of the airbags. So you probably want to go around something like here, through there. This compartment actually comes off as well, so you can even do it that way. I'm just trying to do it winging it that there. So I fed the wire pretty much around here, through there, probably down there, and then you can get it through this whole rubber section here, and then we could probably cut through and get it to our power supply over here. Or if you get a professional installer, they'll probably do it properly for you. But I'm just giving you an idea what the splodger is about. You can take the cable all the way around, just find a nice special place around the place to get to the front and the back. This one's easier because it's just the front. But for me, I got it pretty lucky. I can just plug it in to this port here and plug it into the back GPS module like that, and find a nice place. To make sure it's pointing in the right direction. All right, let's take her on the road and see how the quality is. How does it
feel having the dash cam on your side?
To be honest with you, I didn't even notice it. I got into the car and I completely just was oblivious to it.
Very
It's
flush,
so,
isn't it?
exactly, and it's so in the top, and it doesn't impact your vision at all, your field of view of the windscreen. And yeah, I didn't even notice it, to be honest.
I guess this car does have a massive windscreen, so
It
might
does.
affect your situation, or maybe you can hide it. Modern cars actually have this unit here to monitor the road situation, so maybe that's not the best. Maybe it would have been nicer if it was on my side, reaching wise, the warning button, but I can still reach it. It's not,
You can still
it's not that
reach
big of
it.
a deal. So yeah, it's nice and
nice.
flush, out of the
I
way.
like it.
So it's called the Mini.
Mini, there you go. Mini for a reason. Mini in size, but high in strength.
One thing I want to say is right now we're recording without the CPL filter. I'm noticing a little bit of glare on the windscreen right in the middle there, reflecting off this part. Wonder how it picks up there. But we'll also do a shoot with the CPL filter on the way back, and we can have a side-by-side sort of comparison.
That'd be
And
cool.
nighttime driving.
Oh yes, I want to know nighttime, because previously our dash cams have never been that good at nighttime driving.
And
It never
daytime.
gets, or daytime, it never gets actually it never gets the rego of the car. So I'll be intrigued to see if it's able to pick up a registration number plate.
Yeah, we had a hardwired BlackVue in our last car, so it was like we had to just stick with it.
Yeah.
And the quality wasn't that good.
It's not good.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this though. It's cool. Okay, I might just play with that now.
All right, so we've arrived, so I'm gonna switch up the filter. I'm gonna put a CPL and see if the glare from the sun is less and how it handles this. Look, nighttime side kind of lighting. So it just slides on, you swipe it from left to right and it clicks on. And we are now recording with the filter.